Hey, I'm Dr. Buffalo. I'm on the school board here at Heber Springs, and I'm going to read The One and Only Ivan today, pages 11 through 20. My neighbors here at the Big Top Mall know many tricks. They are an educated lot, more accomplished than I am. One of my neighbors plays baseball, although she's a chicken. Another drives a fire truck, although he is a rabbit. I used to have a neighbor, a sleek and thoughtful seal, who could balance a ball on her nose, dawn till dusk. Her voice was like a throaty bark of a dog chained outside on a very cold night. Children wished on pennies and tossed them into the plastic pool. They glowed on the bottom like flat copper stones. The seal was hungry one day, or bored perhaps. She ate 100 pennies. Max said she'd be fine. He was mistaken. Mac calls our show the littlest big top on earth. Every day, 2, 4, and 7, humans fan themselves, drink sodas, applaud, babies wail. Mac dresses like a clown, pedals a tiny bicycle. A dog named Snickers rides on Stella's back. Stella sits on a stool. It's a very sturdy stool. I don't do any tricks. Max says it's enough for me just to be me. Stella told me some circuses move from town to town. They have humans who dangle on ropes, twining from tops of tents. They are grumbling lions with gleaming teeth and a snaking line of elephants, each clenching the limp tail in front of her. The elephants look far off into the distance so they won't see the humans who want to see them. Our circus doesn't migrate. We sit where we are like an old beast too tired to push on. After our show, humans forage to the stores. A store is somewhere humans buy things they need to survive. At the Big Top Mall, some stores sell new things. Things like balloons and t-shirts and caps to cover the gleaming heads of humans. Some stores sell old things, things that smell dusty and damp and long forgotten. All day I watch humans scurry from store to store. They pass their green paper, dry old leaves of smelling like 1,000 hands back and forth and back again. They hunt frantically, stalking, pushing, grumbling, then they leave, clenching bags filled with things, bright things, soft things, big things, but no matter how full the bags are, they always come back for more. Humans are clever indeed. They spin pink clouds which you can eat. They build domains with flat waterfalls. They also are lousy hunters. Some animals live privately, unwatched, but that is my life. My life is flashing lights and pointing fingers and uninvited visitors. Inches away, humans flatten their little hands against the wall of glass that separate us. The glass says you are this and we are that, and this is how we will always be. Humans leave fingerprints behind, sticky and candy and slick with sweat. Each night a weary man comes to wipe them away. Sometimes I press my nose against the glass. My nose print, like your fingerprint, is the first and last and only one. The man wipes the glass, and then I am gone. Here in my domain, I do not have much. You can throw only so many me-balls at human before you get bored. A me-ball is made by rolling up dung until it's the size of a small apple, then letting it dry. I always keep a few on hand. For some reason, my visitors never seem to carry any with them. In my domain, I have a tire swing, a baseball, a tiny plastic pool filled with dirty water, and even an old TV. I have a stuffed gorilla toy, too. Julia, the daughter of the weary man who cleans the mall each night, gave it to me. The gorilla has empty eyes and floppy limbs, but I sleep with it every night. I call it Not Tag. Tag was my twin sister's name. Julia was 10 years old. She has hair like black glass and a wide half-moon smile. She and I have a lot in common. We are both great apes, and we are both artists. It was Julia who first gave me my first crayon, a stubby blue one, slipped through a broken spot in my glass along with a folded piece of paper. I knew what to do with it. I'd watched Julia draw. When I dragged the crayon across the paper, it left a trail in its wake of a slithering blue snake. Julia's drawings are wild and colorful and a lot of movement. She draws things that aren't real, clouds that smile and cars that swim. She draws until her crayons break and her paper rips. Her pictures are like pieces of a dream. I can't draw dreamy pictures. I can never remember my dreams. Although sometimes I awake with my fists clenched and my heart hammering, my drawings seem pale and timid next to Julia's. She draws the ideas in her head. I draw the things in my cage. Simple items that fill my day, an apple core, a banana peel, a candy wrapper. I often eat my subjects before I draw them. But even when I draw the same things over and over again, I never get bored with my art. When I am drawing, that's all I think about. I don't think about where I am, about yesterday or tomorrow. I just move my crayons across the paper. Humans don't always seem to recognize what I've drawn. They squint, cock their heads, murmur. I'll draw a banana, a perfectly lovely banana, and they'll say, "It's a yellow airplane," or "It's a duck without wings." That's all right. I'm not drawing for them. I'm drawing for me. Max soon realized that people will pay for a picture made by a gorilla, even if they don't know what it is. Now, I draw every day. My work sells for $20 a piece, $25 if you have a frame, at the gift shop near my domain. If I get tired and need a break, I just eat my crayons. I think I've always been an artist. Even as a baby, still clinging to my mother, I had an artist's eye. I saw shapes in the clouds and sculptures in the tumbling stones at the bottom of a stream. I grabbed at colors, the crimson flower just out of reach, the ebony bird streaking past. I don't remember much about my early life, but I do remember this. Whenever I got the chance, I would dip my fingers into the cool mud and use my mother's back for a canvas. She was a patient soul, my mother. Someday I hope I can draw the way Julia draws, imagining worlds that don't exist yet. I know what most humans think, that gorillas don't have imaginations. They think we don't remember our past or ponder our futures. Come to think of it, I suppose they have a point. Mostly I think about what is and not what could be. I have learned not to get my hopes up. The end.